Werribee Cup is not that far away, and runners will be heading to the start of 2000. Maccabee Diva's been in terrific form. One of the fancies. Luke Curry is the rider. Luke, just a short time ago, spoke with Andrew Bensley.
Well, Luke, jumping aboard once again, another horse here for David Hall. You did it a couple of weeks ago there at Caulfield, and this horse is right in the Werribee Cup.
Yes, Andrew, I think she's a big chance today. You know, it's a little bit of a worry. She's probably been winning on the bigger, more spacious tracks, but this race there looks to be a fair bit of speed on, and you know, in a quiver, Ben Menang and those sorts of horses. So I think you know, if it's a quick run racing, she can have a nice rest just behind them. She'll be pretty hard to beat.
It's kept rising up in class, but just keeps taking it too.
Yeah, you know, she's kept answering everything they've asked her to do. So all you can do is win, and you know, she's only got the 51 today, so that'll be a bit of a help for her, and I reckon she'll be pretty hard to beat.
Good stable to be mixing it up to with David Hall. His team's just starting to fire, as I mentioned, Caulfield a couple of weeks ago, and you never know today.
No, that was, you know, it was a good thrill winning the Coonji on Mr. Lofty, and David's always sort of helped me out a fair bit. So I won the Werribee Cup for him last year and that. So no, it's been good, and he's happy to put me on. I'm happy to ride for him. All
right, get it home, mate.
Thanks, Andrew.
Thanks, Luke. Luke Curry riding for David Hall here. Maccabee Diva, one of the favourites in the Tui's new Werribee Cup.
All right, Andrew. Yeah, it looks a good chance again today. Eagle Rhythm is still the favourite in front of Maccabee Diva, Quiver and Ben Menang. It's quite windy there now as the runners are heading to the 2000 barriers for the running of the listed Werribee Cup. And we're about to get the late mail, so let's go back to Andrew Bensley.
All right, we're coming up to the big one, the Tui's new Werribee Cup, a race worth $130,000 in total. And let's run through what's happening on track. Eagle Rhythm's been a touch easy. Tote favourite, but no value compared to what they're betting on track. A Quiver, number 2's been easy, a little bit of value at its current quote. Ben Menang had a little bit of support mid-betting, but it's just drifted out again. Rally's been a drifter, but did look okay on the yard, getting some value. We'll go down to Maccabee Diva, number 12. It's been a drifter on track, a little bit of value, number 12 at $4.60 as it is now. So on track, the equal favourites here are 1 Eagle Rhythm and 12 Maccabee Diva. No value the tote, stressing number 12. We've been all around the mark with the tips here. We're going to go with 3, 1, 12 and 8. Ben Menang coming down from that win at Canberra was very good. Bedouin goes to the McKinnon Stakes on the weekend, and its form is right there on top. Number 3, it's drawn okay. There's a bit of pace, and as we heard earlier from Craig Newitt, he'll be settling up there somewhere. Eagle Rhythm, number 1, climbs to 58. When it climbs in the weight, there has been small queries, but gee, it's racing in some very good form. The 12, Maccabee Diva, it's pretty hard to leave out. Got that race on protest there at Flemington last start when it was defeated over the line by Little Miss Quick, and then it won the race on protest. And 8, Crescent. It's coming down from Sydney for Graham Rogerson, down to 51 after carrying 57 last start. It will get back, but gee, it can sprint home. So it might be one to include into the trifectas. 3, 1, 12 and 8 for mine in the Werribee Cup. We're 2 minutes away, repeating on track at the moment, the joint equal favourites, Eagle Rhythm and Maccabee Diva.
Thank you, Andrew. And continuing to firm now Maccabee Diva, as the runners are gathered at the start for the big one today. Eagle Farm, Super Imprint and Stasira are the equal top raters here, rating 100 over 4. King Leo and 6 Copper Coin, 2 and 5, 4 and 6. And this fifth event is a Class 3, 18.28 is the distance. Werribee Cup time, here's Greg.
And equal favourites on track are Eagle Rhythm and Maccabee Diva. Maccabee Diva winning 4 in a row, still in her first preparation, one on protest last time out. You wonder just how much further she can go in one preparation. To come from a maiden to win a listed Cattery Cup would be quite an extraordinary achievement. And Eagle Rhythm, the winner of the Cranbourne Cup, better quality race than this 2 starts ago, and then no luck in the Coonji, but he's got 58 to contend with, and Maccabee Diva is in receipt of 7 kilos. Third pick is a Quiver, winner of the Ballarat Cup last year. And he comes into this race with the benefit of just 2 runs back in. Nearly set. Just 2 to move in, and they are a Quiver, last year's Ballarat Cup winner, and Western Waters, who goes in now. Eagle Rhythm holding tight favouritism. His equal favourite with Makybe Diva on course. Little money for Ben Menang, who's tightened up to be the 4th elect in the race. All in now, set to run the Tui's new Werribee Cup. A Quiver just wanting to get up a little on the outside. Good line now. Set racing in the Cup. Rally a little slow down towards the inside. Soldado snagged back early. Eagle Rhythm jumped well, but he's going to try and settle somewhere. Black Type Magic driving for the lead early. Going forward is Ben Menang and a Quiver out wide. Down to the judge they go. Makybe Diva settled off them in 6th placing outside Eagle Rhythm. As they head out to the 1,600 metres, and Ben Menang just wobbling a little around that bottom turn leads. He's about a length in front of a Quiver going to second. He wants to over-race the leader. In behind those horses, Crescent is right up on the pace in 3rd place now, and then Black Type Magic. Eagle Rhythm gets a beautiful trail. He's 5th on the inside, a generous pace. 3 lengths away, Makybe Diva. She's followed by Rally, and then came Dark Wine, Western Waters, Samasira, who's well back in the field, followed by Soldado, and Lexi Torres last of all. Ben Menang, the Canberra Cup winner, went by the 1,200, about 2.5 lengths clear. A Quiver is in 2nd placing, 4 lengths away is Crescent holding down 3rd. About a length further back in the field, Black Type Magic. Eagle Rhythm with a beautiful trail, and 3 lengths Makybe Diva. Then trailed Dark Wine, improving on the outside from Rally, Western Waters, Samasira, Soldado, and Lexi Tor last of all. It's been a fast run Cup at the 800 metres, and Ben Menang by 4. A Quiver 2nd, Black Type Magic 3rd, Crescent 4th the inside. 2 lengths away, Eagle Rhythm attended by Dark Wine, and then Rally, Makybe Diva. 2.5 lengths, Western Waters, Soldado, Samasira, and Lexi Tor. Ben Menang came to the 500 metres in front of a Quiver, Crescent, and Black Type Magic. Eagle Rhythm's got to the outside. Oh, Ben Menang stopped quickly. Ben Menang went right back through the field, and it's a Quiver in front coming around the turn. Eagle Rhythm's coming after it with Black Type Magic. Then Crescent, and Makybe Diva's getting to the outside. She's starting to come home hard. It's a Quiver in front at the 250 from Eagle Rhythm. Makybe Diva down the outside, and then Crescent. 150 to go. A Quiver. Crescent gets up on the inside. Makybe Diva the outside. It's a Quiver grabbed by Makybe Diva. The mare takes the lead. Makybe Diva beats a Quiver. Eagle Rhythm 3rd, just in front of Crescent. Then came Soldado, Rally, Black Type Magic, Western Waters. Followed further back in the field then by Samasira. Then Dark Wine, and Lexi Tor is last. With one more, Ben Menang. Now, what has happened to him? Oh, he's broken down, Ben Menang. He's very, very sore in the near hind leg. And the jockey immediately dismounts as the horse goes over the line. And victory has gone to Makybe Diva, number 12, ridden by Luke Curry. Luke rode a beautiful race. He sat off the pace, and he has swallowed up a Quiver, who's run a brave race. Eagle Rhythm holding on to 3rd. Makybe Diva, though, an extraordinary effort that this mare can still be racing in her first preparation and go from winning a maiden race not all that long ago. She won her maiden, in fact, at Wangaratta in August of this year, and she's strung together 4 victories since then, including one on protest over Little Miss Quick, and this victory at listed level in a country cup. An outstanding victory. 2 minutes 3.2 is the time, well outside the record of 2 minutes even. 12 Makybe Diva, and all honours must go to David Hall, this mare bred to Northern Hemisphere time, that he's been able to put this all together in one preparation. Extraordinary. She does look a great staying find. 2nd placing, number 2, a Quiver. He's run an honest, bold race. He fought it right out to the finish. 3rd run back in only. And stepping out to 2,000 metres, his has been a brave run. And Eagle Rhythm, just the 58 kilos over the final stages, the telling factor. And he didn't get a lot of galloping room either in the very latter stages of the race. 4th in, Crescent, sat up on the pace. He won battered late, and 5th went to Rally. Now, 4.20 and 1.60 official, $1.90 second, $1.60 third. Quinella paid $11.60. The exacta 18.10, the trifecta $49.60 for 12, 2 and 1. And the running doubles 6 and 12, $18.40. $18.40. 3/4 by 1.5 in the time. 2:3.24 precise.
Yes, and we're joined by David Hall. Thanks for walking all that way from the winner's circle. She's just kept winning, hasn't she?
Yeah, it's a great effort. You know, any horse of their first preparation to keep climbing the ladder like she has, you know, she deserves it.
And really had to fight today too, because a quiver really did find, and probably at the 200 it looked like you were going to come up to him pretty easy, but a quiver fought on.
Yeah, quiver showed, you know, dug deep and showed a bit of heart, but probably the weight told at the finish. But you know, this filly, you know, she just gets better and better all the time, Andrew, and you know, I'm sure she's going to run 1.5 miles too. She's, you know, she's really looking for a bit of distance. Her pedigree suggests that, and just the way she races, you know, it's quite exciting what she might be able to do, what might be ahead of her.
Well, do you go to another two-ies track? You got something like maybe Bendigo, or what have you got in your mind now?
Oh, look, I think...
or can she go a bit further than that?
Well, we might look at the Queen Elizabeth even. I mean, once again, it's always a big ask to put this sort of horse to the test at the first preparation. But as I said, every time you raise the bar, she jumps it. So we'll have a good hard think about things. And, you know, but possibly the Queen Elizabeth could be a race that we'll look seriously at.
And Luke Curry does it again. He's jumped on Mr. Lofty for you at Caulfield, and he's done it again for you.
Yeah, look, he's not one of the big name jockeys, but... you know, he's a very capable rider, Luke, and I'm sure, you know, he's still very young, and, you know, he's going to be around for a long time, and you're going to see a lot more of Luke. And
one final one to the weekend, Royal Code and Fantastic to both line up in the McKinnon?
Definitely lining up in the McKinnon, and, yeah, Royal Code is in great form. It's another good win for Tony, and... Yeah. I'm sure everyone over there in Schmeitzer-land will be pretty happy.
I reckon they'd be happy in Port Lincoln at the minute.
Exactly.
Thanks, David. Thanks, mate. David Hall, we'll let him get back to where Luke is. It's a bit of a walk back up to the winner's circle, but well done to them. David Hall, Luke Curry, they've done it. And Tony Santing and the crew over there at Port Lincoln with the win of Maccabee Diva in the Werribee Cup.
Thanks, Andrew, and congratulations all round. Yeah, beautifully ridden too by Luke Curry. And there it is, the Werribee Cup, and a good win to Maccabee Diva, and Quiver a game run with Eagle Rhythm third. Now, our next race will be coming from Eagle Farm. Now, there is a delay.